Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Yesterday I was on the showroom floor and a couple of good old boys were telling the stories. One said, I just put in a 600 plus lift cam in my bike and my Harley is flying. And the other guy said, well, I've got a 700 plus cam on order and it has a 300 duration and it should just wipe those Japanese bikes off my neighborhood. And there was this young guy behind him listening to the stories, and his eyes kept getting bigger and bigger, and I could just see the questions in his head going, what is a cam? And is it really that good? And how do I get one? So I thought I'd do a two-part video here. First, what is a cam? Well, let's break down your Harley-Davidson motor to its simplest form. Your Harley motor is an air pump. It brings air in and brings air out. Just like this compressor in our service department. Now, what controls the air in the compressor? A regulator. All right, the regulator allows the air to get and fill in the tank, and then it creates the pressure and it lets the air out and the pressure, how much out. Well, your Harley-Davidson cams do the same thing. All right, your Harley-Davidson is one big air pump, and the cam says how much air and when the air comes into your motor, how much pressure is created, and then how much air and when it leaves the motor. Now we can get really complicated. We can talk about the lift and the duration and the valve train, and let's keep it simple here. Harley-Davidson has been making a cam that brings just the right amount of air into your motor to give you just the right amount of push to get you down the road. And it's done real well over the years. But after a while, after you've had your motorcycle for a while, you're wondering, how can I get a little more air into my motor and get a little more push? And if a little more air is good, how about a whole lot of air? And then I can go really fast. And that's when it really gets complicated, and it really doesn't always work out that way with the most air getting me the most push. And we'll talk about the next question, next video of, is a bolt-in cam good enough for mine? And what does it mean that it bolts right in? I'm Doc Harley. We'll see you next week.